He's the man behind the curtain of the magical team, an NBA executive whose accomplishments are stunning in their breadth, a social conscious warrior. Rick Welts' Hall of Fame story adds another chapter Friday when he's inducted as a contributor into the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame. Rick who, you say? Rick, the teenage ball boy for his hometown Seattle Supersonics. Rick, the president and COO of the Golden State Warriors. In between those titles, there are several titles and titles. Public Relations Director for the Sonics when they won their only NBA championship in 1979.
Let the celebration begin in Seattle. The Seattle Supersonics have won the NBA World Championship Series.
Executive Vice President, Chief Marketing Officer, and President of NBA Properties. Mentored by David Stern, a mentor to Adam Silver. When he started, the league's reputation was akin to a flagrant foul. When he left 17 years later, the NBA was slam dunk popular. Welts' resume, responsible in part for the modern All-Star Weekend, including the slam dunk contest. The marketing of the 1992 Olympic Dream Team, the formation of the WNBA, the globalization of the game. After a stop in Phoenix as team president, where he coaxed Steve Kerr out of the broadcast booth and back to the basketball court, Welts helped start what now looks impossible to stop: the success of the Golden State Warriors.
There's a new dynasty in the NBA. The Golden State Warriors champions once again, back-to-back titles, 3 in 4 years.
You see these guys, you love or hate these guys, but don't think these guys are solely responsible for the tremendous run in Oakland. If the dream is indeed free and the hustle is sold separately, Welts has averaged a triple-double in hustle points. That's skillfulness, kindness, and refinement. Since joining the Warriors front office in 2011, the team has gone from forgettable to unbelievable. 3 titles on the court and numerous business awards for the work on and off the court. Rick Welts, he's the point guard of that team. And the new court, the Chase Center in San Francisco, the man in charge of the development? Yep, Rick who? There's all that, and yet the greatest assist from Rick Welts happened in 2011, shortly before he joined the Warriors. In a front-page story in the New York Times, Welts acknowledged he is gay, becoming the first high-ranking professional sports executive to ever do so publicly. Welts telling the newspaper he hoped to start the conversation and end the perception about gay people working in men's team sports.
You know, if my story and doing it the way I've done it in any way touches anybody in that way and makes them feel like, you know what, I'm gonna follow my passion, I'm gonna do what I love, and I'm not gonna be afraid that I can't be successful doing it because of who I am, then it's gonna be worth it.
2 of the first people he consulted with before there was no changing his game face: David Stern, his boss for so many years, and Bill Russell, his friend from his days in Seattle, and one of the greatest players of all time. Those 2 men will be part of the group that presents Rick Welts at his induction ceremony in Springfield Friday. Rick who? Now you know.